Hey guys, as promised, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how you can automate your LinkedIn posting in more authentic and human-like way. It's just the automation that will help you transform your original thoughts, jokes, ideas into LinkedIn posts without spending much time on copywriting, editing, and formatting the post. So let's have a look at this scenario. I'm gonna go branch by branch, describing it. So for me, my go-to platform for daily tasks and daily communications, Telegram. That's why I'm using it in my automation, but you can use Slack or WhatsApp, whatever it's more convenient for you. Because remember, for us, the main goal is to remove any barrier on the way to do LinkedIn posting, because I know how hard it could be to show up on social media. So as the first step, I sent some information to my Telegram bot I created for this automation. And there are three types of info I usually convert into the post. So first option is when I send the voice message. It could be any ideas, jokes, personal story that happened to me, I want to share about. And it's very convenient because, for example, you're working out at the gym and you got nice idea and you want to create a post immediately, so it helps you to do so. You send the voice message, it converts it into LinkedIn post with your tone of voice, like specific preset authentic tone of voice. It does all the formatting and editing for you and sends you back the ready-made material. Another option is when you, for example, watched some interesting podcast or video and you want to share it with your network and you want to add on some thoughts and comments. So you just send like any comments with the link to this bot and creates the summary of the video. It adds on all of your comments, and again, it wraps it up in the LinkedIn post and sends you back in a ready-made format. And the last option, when you just want to send like to type some comments, and it will give you back the ready-made post. So here's the example of how it works. I just play an example of the video I shared, and it gave me the LinkedIn post immediately. As you can see, it doesn't look like AI generated content because it's edited in my tone of voice and in my way. And here's the example when I send the voice message, and again, it transforms it into LinkedIn post immediately. So you can see I sent the voice message, and just in a couple of seconds, without touching any buttons and lifting any finger, I'm getting the ready-made post. So let's see how we can set it up for you. Well, as always, I'm making this automation with my favorite make.com. As the first step, we need to create your Telegram bot that will be receiving materials from you and connect it to our automation, like to our Telegram module. For that, you just can simply find the bot on Telegram, which is called @botfather. And it gives you all the instructions how to set it up, how to give the name, and in the end, it gives you the token. And you just can copy this token and insert into your module at make.com. So after we set up our first Telegram module, which is just watching for updates for any new messages from our Telegram bot, we're adding the router. It's the module that gives us options to set up scenarios based on conditions. So in the first branch, we can see that our condition is if the attachment to the message is voice message, then we're continuing with this scenario. So if you don't see the voice as attachment within your mapping fields, you can just run only first Telegram bot module and send the voice message, and then this field will appear because in basic scenario, when you add this filter to make.com, this mapping field does not exist there. So after the router, we're entering our first scenario, and to work with our text in the voice message, we need to download the file first, and we're adding a Telegram module for that, which is downloading the file unexpectedly and sends it to next module. Again, it's very simple. You just need to connect this module through your bot token. So after we send our voice message, filtered it into first scenario, we need to transcribe this audio, so our next LLM modules can work with that. For that, we're using Whisper module from OpenAI, and you just simply connect your OpenAI platform through API key. You can grab your API key at the OpenAI platform website. You just will have to connect your card and add some credits and generate a new secret key. So yeah, after we connected our OpenAI account, the prompt here is very simple. We just need to create the transcription, and then we send this transcription to Claude module. Again, as I mentioned in previous tutorial, I'm using Claude because I feel that this model is getting my tone of voice better. And to add this, again, we need to connect it through our API key. You can find your API key and in your Anthropic console. So here we are mapping the results of our audio transcription and creating LinkedIn post based on what we said in our voice message. And again, here is the long prompt describing my tone of voice, and I also ask it to make sure to keep all the jokes I made, so we want to keep it very authentic. I recommend everyone to store your personal tone of voice description somewhere. You can just create it by uploading all the posts you created or some others articles, and ask ChatGPT or Claude to describe or to prompt your own style. That's how you can use it for other automations. And as the last step, we have GPT module that is doing editing and formatting for us. We're just making sure that there are no exaggerated emojis, words, some weird dashes, bold formatting that LinkedIn doesn't use. So we're just mapping the outcome of our Claude module and adding all the requests of how we want to this text to look like. You can get nerdy as much as you want. I did it. So you can see how many requirements I have, how strict I am. But make sure that you use different AI power modules for different types of requirements, because if you add everything in one prompt, like create the post plus do the editing, it will get lost and it will just skip some steps. So be sure that you have specialized modules for different types of tasks. And as a last step, we just add Telegram module that will be sending us the post that was created. And we're just mapping the results of our GPT module. And yeah, so we can review the post and proceed to LinkedIn. So we're back to another branch. Another scenario is when we're sending the message that contains the URL. So it's the link to our YouTube video or podcast. And we're setting up the condition, like to move into this scenario branch if the message contains any entity that equals to URL. So to create the post out of video, again, we need to scrap the transcription of the video, and for that we use Dumpling AI module. It's like the scrapping tool, and we map the YouTube video link here, and it transforms it into the text. So to connect the Dumpling AI, again, you need to use API key. You need to create your account with Dumpling AI. So it's pretty straightforward here, and after we got the transcription of our video, we're sending it to ChatGPT module, which is creating the summary for us. So our next copywriting module, let's call it like that, our Claude copywriting module will be working not with the full text, but just with main insights and key summaries. And as a next step, we're sending the summary to Claude. And it's important that this module is working both on our thoughts that we shared to our bot, and the content, the summary of the video. So it's not just rewriting, repurposing the existing video, like existing piece of content from another author. It's adding your own thoughts, and we're sending it to formatting module and sending back to our Telegram bot review. And the last branch is like a fallback step. If there was no voice message or no URL in our message to Telegram bot, then we just transforming our comments, our text that we typed into the post. So these were scenarios on how we create the text for LinkedIn posts. But to stay consistent and engaging on LinkedIn, we need the whole system of how we manage the content. For that, I have a separate chat where the participants are only me and my bot, where by hashtag system, I store all of my ideas for posts, videos, also images that I could use for posts. And that's how easy it works. Like whenever I want to create a LinkedIn post, I can just scroll through whole ideas I stored in this chat. I can send the voice message or text describing this idea to my Telegram bot, and then also find the image which is proper for this post. So that's how simple it is. Like it's your personal knowledge base, your ideas base, and also your copywriting assistant that helps you create the post in few clicks. It helps me not to get frustrated, and it helps me to save time on creating posts but still stay engaging and authentic, because it generates posts still based on my thoughts. I just don't do the boring formatting and editing. So I hope it was insightful for you, and I hope you would implement something from this tutorial. And cheers! See you in the next videos.